Hi there, guys. My name's JTB, otherwise known as Steve James. I'm the marketing manager at eBar Gaming. So I first got into Halo when I was Halo 1, like through the early days, back when I had the original Xbox. In terms of online play, due to where I lived at the time, I actually missed quite a lot of the early competitive stuff, and I sort of moved into the arena sort of like side of it and Slayer and all that when I was at university, when I finally had internet and I wasn't being a country bumpkin out in the sticks in Yorkshire. And at that point, I got into Halo 3 and started taking it fairly seriously at that point. But apart from that, in esports in general, I took over esports and gaming marketing here at eBar about 3 years ago. And since then, we picked up local UK teams in the form of like FM Esports and then Vexed in terms of our partnerships. And from there, just been involved ever since, really, teaming up with the likes of ESL for stuff. And it's just been kind of from there. So how does it feel holding the world record? Well, it's actually really annoying because I don't hold the world record because Guinness, due to our hard drive at the time, the bed, it basically meant that all our files corrupted. So I did 51 hours of Halo 5 for no reason whatsoever at that point, which was great. It felt amazing. But I mean, I still technically hold it. No one can ever take away the fact that I did it. It's been visibly proven. We raise a lot of money for charity. So that's pretty great. So yeah, I'm claiming it. I don't care. That finished lad can sod off. I'm done. I'm taking it from him. I think it's massively important for people to sort of get behind European Halo. For me, it's such a staple from the MLG days and stuff like that, that I think 5 kind of took it in a bit of a weird direction. Some people loved it, but we obviously lost some of the old guard. But I do think that's part of the development. I actually personally quite enjoyed 5. But from a European standpoint, with the amount of love they give to NA, it's kind of important that they keep this side of the pond at least engaged. I think the fact that we brought it to London was a big deal. We got this H3 Faceit thing coming up, which is great. Potential Faceit integration would be amazing. Like, there's so much cool stuff that Halo Esports can do that I think it'd just be nice to see. And it's always nice to see more come into EU. But at that point, the players need to step up. We need to get to the level of the NA guys. And the argument of if we don't play NA, it's not going to. But then we've proved that where we sent over people to straight rip it and stuff, and we technically didn't achieve what we wanted to. There's people gone over there for boot camps in NA and stuff like that, and it's not worked out. So it's a bit on everyone's side, I think, to kind of make Halo EU step up. What aspect of Halo Infinite am I most excited to see? I just want something a bit more exciting than what 5 was. I think I just want something that the community can get behind. The Halo community is never going to agree on everything, but if we can just find a middle ground where we take the best of what Halo is in a legacy thing. I don't know whether that slower paced gameplay is going to transition into this modern world for extended. Like, I don't think there's a chance that it'll survive if we cling to the legacy. But if we can bring the soul of Halo back, drop sprint for me, drop clamber, ground pounds, all this sort of stuff, we can get rid of some of that and keep the flow that 5 had, because I actually really enjoyed the speed of the games. But if we can drop that down a bit, but keep a bit of the, the lack of sprint and stuff, then I think if they find a nice balance, that's really what I want from Infinite. Halo on PC is going to be game changing, I think. Having the cross-platform option there, it's going to annoy a lot of pros, I think, especially the ones that are so used to having to play on a controller. But it's one of those adapt or die situations, and with the way Microsoft is going as a whole in terms of just cross-plat, all that sort of stuff, you either keep up with that or you kind of get left behind and go play Fortnite or something. But I don't know what that's going to feel and look like. But the way that El Dorado project went, for example, the player base on that was great, and it was competitive and it was fun. I can only see it being a positive that we have more players involved in Halo. Battle Royale in Halo, I think the universe is perfectly set up for it. I think with like the likes of the ODST drops and stuff like that, it's there. The Halo is set up to have a really good battle royale. I'm not against it having a battle royale if it replaced feed me, what's War? I've never played it. Warzone. If it replaced Warzone, then fine by me. I can't stand Warzone. I think it split the player base. If it's a mode in, say, the old style of a big team battle, Halo's a sandbox, man. It's designed to be able to adapt and have players creating it, and a battle royale's just another sandbox game, and you give people the tools, they'll make a great battle royale out of it. I would like to see it. I wouldn't like to see the player base split like we have with Warzone, but what I'd like to do is see it incorporated as part of the roster. I will probably be going for another world record on Halo just because I actually want to get an official certificate. As much as I hate to admit that it means something to me, it's almost like an achievement whore now that I need it in my life. I need that emblem on my wall, just like I needed, these badges and achievements in any other game I've played. It now feels like I need to do it. So yeah, I'll be doing it. It'll be for special effect again, probably. Hopefully this time we'll get some influencers, some pro players in and try. Now I'm a bit more in the industry. It'd be nice to be able to draw in some more faces to help give it a boost and get more money raised for charity. But yeah, why not? I'll go again. I mean, it killed me last time, but I'll try. I'm 4 years older now, so I'll probably die even harder, but yeah, sod it, let's do it. Big Daddy riots all day, man. Big Daddy. Oh, 5. Well, I'll piss some people off. 5. Watching arena shooters playing Battle Royale. Yeah, my name's JTB, and you've been watching VRTLGG.